Hey guys, I don't know about this angle, but I was trying to get where I could see you guys and you see me and um I don't know, it's a little bit too much of the area on my out this it's my life. Anyway, how you doing? Good morning. I am finally gonna do this unboxing. Now, this is a SUNLU FilaDryer SP2, and it is the base, the heating base, and a storage. I purchased this June the 2nd, and it arrived August the 8th. At the same time, I ordered about 6 or 7 filaments, different color blends and stuff like that, which have, most of them have turned out really great, so I'm excited about that. But so this finally arrived, and probably in the nick of time, because I think I have a lot of filaments that need to be dried. I definitely have to read up on it because I've never had one, and I'm hoping it's gonna find a nice spot in here somewhere, and everything be okay. It did have a couple of little marks here, and I accepted it. Well, not that I accepted it; it was left on the front porch, so there it was. So I'm gonna open it up, and we're gonna see what we can do here. See what I have. Let me see. I know I have a little blade. I don't know what I did with it. Should be ready with this. So I'm like, just wanting to make sure that I'm on screen, because I have a tendency to be off. If you've never come to my channel before and you don't know who I am, my name is Laura Trevino. I do different crafty things. I enjoy a lot of, I do DTF prints. I have a pro colored dual head DTF printer. I love rhinestones. I do rhinestone designs. I have an Etsy shop that I sell my rhinestone designs in. I love polymer clay. I do all kinds of little crafty things. We do patches. I have an embroidery machine, so I can do a little bit of embroidery. I am right now really in love with the 3D, and so I've been working on that a lot. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Come and check me out. I do a Monday morning coffee and chat, which I chat a lot, and I always have coffee. So I do some different crafts at that time. But I do chat a lot, and I enjoy it and get to know everybody. And I am retired, and so when I did retire, I decided to do this. It's pretty light, guys, and I am really liking it. So put this over here. All right. So now I had a Ender 3. Printer, a 3D printer, some 4 or 5 years ago, and I just did, the basic things. It was one color, and I enjoyed it, really liked it actually. And then it quit working, or not that it quit working. I couldn't get it to be level, and it quit working. It was really driving me crazy. And so it's in a box in another room, and I'd love to, to add that somewhere, but oh well. Haven't been able to do it. And then I purchased, I want to say right after Christmas, I purchased a Bamboo Lab P1S with the AMS on it, and it's been wonderful. And then 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, I purchased another one, which this moment is not working because it got clogged way in there. I couldn't get it out. And finally, I took everything apart and got it out. Then I accidentally tore the little ribbon. So I've ordered one, and I'm just waiting for that to come in. So I am printing right now. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. I do have a microphone on that my husband got me, and it's been working out really well. So I have dogs, and one of my dogs is very spoiled. And he loves to cry and call out and want attention. All right, so far it's been packed well. Looks good. It says locked and unlocked. So, now that would be locked or unlocked. Let's see. How do we open it? Okay. Oh, it's just a slide. Oh my God. I was like looking for a push button or something. You just slide it over. Look. Just, it says locked this way, unlocked this way. Got it. All right. It is cute. It's just a little box of lights. I already did that. It's open. It should be open, guys. There we go. All right. Nice lid. Looks good. Reminds me of, I have several of these kinds of things that you store your stuff in. Creative stuff. All righty. So I'm guessing this is the base. This so far is some sort of supplies. Very, very straightforward. Extra padding. Extra padding. All right. And slide this over just a little bit for right now so I can put this down. Okay. To be so lucky as that it would just be plug it in and let's go. That would make me happy. All right. So this is the base and that's going to sit on top. It says we have set, an up, a down, and it looks like a power. It's got the power switch. All right. So put it down here. We'll set this down. Put this on top. I'm guessing this is the way it's going to go. Yeah. Looks like that's the way it should go, right? Okay. Let me back it up just a little bit so I can get in here and look at this. Hold on. Move this over. I really like the SUNLU filament. I just received a bunch of filaments, and I'm going to be going through those. But yeah, I mean, so far, I've only had a little bit of trouble with the glow and the glitter, and so that I'm working on. Okay, so this, and I'm not sure what any of this is. So I'm going to look at it and we're gonna read through it and see what to do. Here we go. Hoses. Here's the cord. So let me take out the cord. You know, when you get 3D printers, especially back when I had the Ender 3, you need to know how to piddle and have some tiny little things to piddle with, because it's always something that was going down or needed to be screwed on or something. So you got to like that. And it's the same now with everything. There we go. Okay. So that is plugged in. I do not have it plugged into the power yet. So I'm going to wait on that just a little bit. Okay. What else did we get in here? Okay. So we got this little vent type of a thing. These, I want to say that they're probably for, well, I'm not sure. Let's not speculate. Let's just keep going. So here are little ball bearings and tools. They seem to be for the rollers. That looks like rollers to me. And then we have our filaments here and an additional little bitty piece. So, okay, so let's take a look. This is nothing. It's just about a creation. Okay, that's nothing there. All right. There's the user manual. We just need to make sure I don't make any big mistakes. Usually you can pick. Okay, then there's important notices about the drying temperatures and all that, which I definitely will need to read because I've never used one and I don't know what it's going to entail. I do know, though, that they say if you're having breakage, it needs to be dried. And I am having some, especially in the glow. It got stuck in that machine and I could not get it out to save my soul. Okay, so let's see. And then, of course, there's all the safety precautions. All right, operating instructions. Take out the hydrometer, open the lid, cut open the desiccant, and pour it into the hydrometer and assemble it together with the box. Okay, I need to get it. Okay. Here's the little meter. And here's this. Open the lid of the box, cut open the desiccant, and pour it into the desiccant box. Then securely close the lid. All right, so I've got this out, and then you just had to pull this little tab, right? So now we have this working. It's got the batteries in there. So then I'm going to open this, and I'm going to open here and pour this in here. Okay. Try not to make a mess. I'm pretty good at making mess. Okay. So they're just these little balls, little green. This is green. Uh-oh. Some of them look a little bit brown. Well, not some, but a couple. Okay. All right, so I got all those. We'll get this in there. Save a few that don't roll to the floor. Okay. Okay, put the lid back on. So far, so good. You see it? Hopefully you can. Hold on just a second. Okay, do it again. I had it wrong on the side. Come on, ball. Okay, so put the bottom in first and then press down. All right, so that's this. So it's ready. It's got all that in there. Back here, there's two little batteries. You see that? All righty. So this is done. And then it says, insert the assembly hydrometer into the groove on the side of the chamber. Move this way. I'm going to move this closer to us. And this is the chamber. Okay. And it says to put it on the side of the chamber. I'm guessing here because it's got these little, see this little piece right here? It's got it down here. I was thinking I would face it out, right? Definitely face it out, definitely. Yeah. What is it sitting on? It's not labeled. There we go. A little tube is under here. Okay. All right, so now that's on there. Okay, next. Let's see what's next. Remove the bearing rollers. Insert the roller into the bearing place in the recessed groove at the bottom of the chamber and slide the roller to ensure smooth rotation. Okay. All right, so it's showing that you take these all right, so in here there are these 4 rods, and then these are the little bearings, you know, like for skateboard or whatever. bearings. Okay, so it says to take put one on each side. I don't know, front, back, front, but we'll find out if it's wrong, right? Uh-oh. That could be the issue. No, it just did that. It doesn't click or anything. So I'm going to put them in here and slide it. Just a second. Make sure. Maybe it is backwards. Which way does it go in better? That goes all the way in. That goes all the way in on this side and on this side. And then I did it again. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. I don't know how far down it goes because these are not going down at all. They're just right at the top. So let's see. Let's see if anything else goes down any further. I don't think you can see this. I can try to pull you over a little bit so I can just show you what it looks like. Okay. All right. So thinking you could see right here is the bearing, and it's in this here. I just don't know how far down to go, but we're going to keep going with this. Okay. All right. So let me get the next two. Pushed them off over here into the road. Let's see. I always feel like bumble fingers. Okay. Just fits there on the top. Just nice and gentle, I guess. And then, so I have two more. We'll get those in there. I like that. I like that a lot. Alrighty. And it says, put that in there, and it says filament installation. It's for 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg filaments. Secure them by placing them on the roller shafts. Okay. Is that it? For a 0.25 or 0.5 filament, secure them by threading them through the spool roller. Oh, that's this. So I do have a couple of the small ones. So you would put this through there. If you're using the small one. The majority, the ones that I've been buying now are all this one here. Okay. Okay, let me hold on. Just so I make sure I don't make any mistakes. I don't want to mess it up. I know I can't mess it up, but I don't want to do it wrong. Okay, let me see. So this, I've figured it out now. This is, it can also hold. So when you're not drying, right, when we don't have them in here, that's what these are for. I kept wondering, what is this for? Well, this goes on the bottom to keep the moisture from coming in. So it closed there. And then you have the top on it. And you would close all your little side holes here. And you'd keep it in here and it would be dry. So it's also the holder. So, all right, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to load this one. I'm just going to sit it on the bearings there. Now, it does say in the instructions that the SUNLU that's printed on here has to face the front, and this little moisture meter is on the right side. So when you put it on the base, the plug's on the back and the SUNLU is on the front. So it doesn't fit the other way. It doesn't fit securely. So, okay, let me get another roll and just Any roll will do. Okay. Okay. So both rolls are on here, and they do seem to roll freely. Yeah. Now it came with these tubes, and there's a little one. Here it is. So you would put this here in. So we'll put it in here. I imagine I can cut these in pieces, right? Because you only need it for so long. And then you're going to feed. Sorry, I'm dropping everything. Feed this through here to the printer. Okay, I have questions about that though. I need to really go back and look at that. So they did send this 2 pieces, and if you're not using that much, I mean, it's going to last you a long time. So that's that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. And it also said, I always go, let me put this on here. So I'm going to sit it on here, and I don't know if you can see me. If you can see this, this is what I want you to see, not me. All this stuff here. Get this off the ground. Okay, sorry guys, I'm trying to pick up. All right, so we have this part here. This is for the bottom, and then this is for the spool if you wanted to raise it up, if it was smaller. So those are cool things. Those are good things to have. I mean, you know, I'm hoping it's going to be, what I wanted is it to be a dryer. I'm still not sure how I'm going to feed unless I'm just going to feed one color, you know, and I like the AMS. I like the 4 colors. So, I'll need to figure that part out. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let me think if there's anything else I wanted to make sure that you knew. Just that, like I did say, watch. If I turn it around, it's wobbly. It doesn't sit in there correctly. So, and it does say in the instructions. I know a lot of us don't like to read instructions, which I usually don't, but I wanted to make sure because I have no knowledge of this. I haven't seen anything on it, so I have no knowledge. When you are not using it, say it's already dried and you're just containing, then you would shut these little plugged holes. But it says that while you're drying, to leave them open so that the moisture can come out. Okay? So, all right, so that's that. All right, I think if there's anything else. It does have a warranty, a year. Now, you would want to put these at the bottom and leave them in here, especially if you bought another one. If you buy another one of these containers, then you could swap them out and you could dry and dry, you know. Dry this one and close it up, move them off, and then dry some others. Right now, I have only the one. I'm going to dry and I'm going to take them out. They could get moisture, so I'm going to put them in another bag with some other packets and, you know, and keep drying when I need. So that's going to be a little bit of learning for me, you know, for me to get going. Okay. So let me see if there's anything else I want to do before I plug it in and turn it around so you can see the way it works from the front. I think that's good. I think that's it. I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to turn it around and we're going to talk. We'll go over the operating instructions. All right. So let me get the top. Here's the top. Does it have a right way? It does have a nice, nice seal there. That's kind of cool. I think it goes this way. I'll slide that over. Okay. Okay, sliding it over. Press it down. Lock it. Right? Did I get that right? There we go. Now it's locked. Okay, so I'm going to move it forward. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. Let me get this power cord. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move it down so you can see the front. So let me take this. All right, so here we have this. Take this off. Come on. Fumble fingers. Trying to get it off. There we go. All righty. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn it on. Did you go on? Okay. Let me see. I'm going to touch this. Is it this one? No, it's this one over here. There we go. Ha. Gotta be smarter than the average bear, guys. Okay. So it's on. All right, so the operation. It says click the start. This is going to turn it on. Otherwise, it will not turn on. It's going to wake it up. And then you're going to hit the set to perform related operations. Click the set when the C flashes. Then you go up or down. Switch to change the temperatures from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, all right, so let's see. Right now, can we see that? Okay, so right here, I want to, oh, I know me, I'm going to try and get you down a little bit further. Okay, so let's see. It says here PV 42, and then SV, PLA 49, and it's got the time, which 5 hours and 58 minutes. And I was trying to see. Oh, and then the humidity is at 42%. So I'm not sure what I have to do yet, but I know it says that if we hit the set. Okay, so it's Celsius right now. So let's see, I want Fahrenheit. Set again. Celsius. All right, so when the C flashes, then you click the up or down to switch the temperatures. Click the set to power on and click the up and down to adjust different lighting effects. Flowing light. When the temperature reaches the present level, the lighting effect will switch to a steady on mode. Okay, so this flowing light is going to keep doing that. And when it's set, when it's at the right temperature and it's dry, it will just have a solid light. When the PLA flashes, then you're going to click the up and down to adjust which one it is. And we're doing PLA. That's what I'm doing. I only have a couple of the PETG. I don't have very many of those, so right now it'll be just that. It says here, click that when SV flashes, then click up and down to adjust the preset drying temperature for the current filaments. So right now, the only thing it's working and it's set. It's saying in so many hours it's going to get it to the right temperature, and this is what it's at. But I need to set. Let me see. There we go. And then we go. Okay, this is telling me now it's P. No, I don't want that. I want that. No, I don't want that. No, I don't want PA. I don't want PC. I want PLA. So that's good. Okay. Set it. So there it's set at PLA. And then the hours, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have to look at the guide. Okay. So it is working. I'm hoping it's going to be, something that I understand and I can use. I do need to go back over this. So I like it. I think it's really nice and sturdy and it's cool. It's warm. I can feel the warmth coming out. It is warm. And it does say that the humidity is at 39%, which I know that over here, according to what it was, it said how many hours. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this. So I hope that it shows you how easy this is. And I will come back and let you know how it works. And if I like it and if I'm going to continue, I'm thinking I need to buy another container because I know you can stack them. You can take this off and you can stack it up here. And then from what I'm thinking is that if you didn't have this on the bottom of the other one, it would be open and therefore it could dry both. I don't know about that, but I'm going to check into it because that sounds like something it could do. All right, guys, so I will come back and let you know how it goes. Thank you for staying, sticking around. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I am a beginner. I'm learning as we go, and I'm excited. It's going to be a great era, the 3D era. So that's it for today. See you soon.